if we're looking at what the divine does, we'll discover that the first and the only thing we can actually say about this unfathomable mystery is that it is endlessly creative. It is endlessly, geniusly, unstoppably creative. So this is the first thing that I've always asked about spirituality. You see, because if I want to merge into the divine, into reality, into existence, whatever name we want to give it, the unaging, the unailing, the deathless, and so on, is that really only being? Or is it being and becoming? Or is it tireless becoming emerging from being? You see? So for me, this is the perfect and complete image of the divine. And therefore, when I merge into the divine, for me, there is this ground of being from which ceaseless creativity emerges. So you see, I'm just looking at what I see, the evidence. No one can tell me God is pure being, or it is just pure emptiness. It doesn't make sense. Yes, it in essence, but not as a complete being that loves making universes, you see. Loves making universes. So this is, for me, the same God consciousness, you see. It is being and becoming. In this sense, the divine or reality has four faces, you see. The first face is consciousness. The divine exists or manifests or is communicated through consciousness. This is what we do in meditation. This is what we do in inquiry into our original ultimate nature, right? Then there is the divine as love, just as we talked before. Then there is the divine as intelligence. The divine, this universe exhibits, well, what can we say? Uncontainable, inconceivable intelligence. It is wise. And the last and fourth face of the divine is creativity, endless creativity. This implies that to become one with life, with existence, with the divine, we need to learn to manifest these four. We also need to have these four faces. We need to embody consciousness, the divine in pure, unadulterated, pristine being. Then we need to manifest the divinity as love. If we don't have love, the divine cannot shine through us, you see. And then we have to manifest the divine through intelligence, wisdom, love of learning. And we have to manifest the divine as creativity, right? So when I'm creative, loving, intelligent, a lover of wisdom, and while leaning on the ground of existence, that is the complete vision. That is a complete human, really not only made in God's image, but actually practices this image. Now, we are a little different from the divine. Because as humans, we are like a somewhat awkward, sometimes funny, sometimes sweet hybrid of extremely limited entities, right? Aging, dying, sick, getting sick, prone to suffering, and having very limited mind capacity. I mean, compared to someone who knows how to make universes, we are a little unintelligent, you see. But, but if you ever have a problem of arrogance, you look down on other people, or you think that you are really wise, just contemplate this, you see. This one is creating galaxies, you see, hundreds of billions of them. Now, what do I do? You see? And this immediately destroys your arrogance. You are walking like an ant immediately. So we have to be very realistic. We need, if we want to think, to measure our intelligence. So we have this kind of cute limitation, you see? Cute limitation. We are cutely limited, but we also have this kind of ability to conduct divine capacities. We can conduct awareness, love, intelligence, and creativity. And whenever we manifest each of these four, the divine light enters the world, you see? And there we have the evidence. We have the evidence when Beethoven creates his music, right? So we listen to it and we say, oh, God, right? Then we read Einstein's intelligence and we think, my God, right? And then we feel the love of Jesus, and we are humbled by this complete vision of the divine. And then we see the consciousness of Ramana Maharishi sitting there in Tiruvannamalai. And we think, this is it. So here is how the divine manifests through us, through these tiny ants, cutely limited, and still able to conduct all these capacities. And this is why we're here, for this kind of meeting point that is sometimes a point of collision, because we are not really able to hold all this, because we also have our frailties, we also have our other half. So sometimes we have this intuition that we're supposed to be much bigger than that. We have this feeling that we are much more limited than that. So why can't we? Why can't we manifest everything that we have in us? But this is the thing, we can't, you see? Even when you sit here and perhaps you're exploding with love right now, you're exploding with love, then you will come to the person you love here and then you say, you know, I'm feeling so much love right now. It will be so ridiculously expressed, because you will think, come on, I know that I have so much more. I'm exploding right now. And then can I give you a hug? So we are unable to manifest all of it. We can't. So sometimes this is frustrating, but that's our role, to live in this tension and to negotiate, mediate between these two realms that are embodied as ourselves. So it's not easy to be humans. And that's why we really need to draw on consistently to draw from our divine nature as much as possible. This is our fuel. This is our inspiration. This is our conviction. This is what makes us feel that there is a reason, after all.